Okay. I mean, it was a real 3, 2, 1, and then I psyched it out, but I switched the screen over. So, uh, hey guys, I don't know if you can hear me yet.
Oh.
Wait,
Hey,
can
what's
you?
up, you guys?
Oh.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Hey, what's up? My shit might be broken. Hold on. Twitch keeps telling me I'm unstable, and I think that's kind of fucking rude.
Well, they're talking about your mental status, not your
Thanks.
internet status. How I'll just boil alive while I wait.
We're seasoning. Hold on, I'm pulling up the stream on my phone. If y'all can hear me, that's embarrassing. Pretend you can't hear me.
Please.
Hold on. Holding. Holding on. Holding. Hot tub reveal. Oh, you can't. Oh. Hey.
We're live. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone pretend like you didn't just see the past couple seconds. Okay.
It's fine. I hate my voice. Shit.
Trigger warning.
Wait, by whole time, do you mean like during the starting screen? But also, hi, Rebby. Hello, gamers. Welcome. This is our new hot tub.
Local hot girls hot pot.
And you want to see something? You want to see something real quick?
No.
Hey.
You better mind your business real quick.
Don't mind your business. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Remy. Hi, Remy. Love you. Hope you're having a good day. And you want to know something? Zoom out.
You want to know something? I'll kill you.
It's boiling water.
Give me one of these.
Yeah. GG on the first Melchy Milk. For some reason, the LIV is what I use, live, whatever you want to call it. If y'all are familiar with that application on Steam, I use that to, be my chat over here. But it hasn't been telling me when there's, like, little readings, so if something happens, let me know, please.
Shout it loud.
Yeah. Hold on. I think I missed a thing. Thank you for lurking, Melchy and Wyra. Good job on the not first Wyra. Kryptonic, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to your first fruity stream. Hee hoo hoo.
Sorry, it's janky in the beginning. Just
It's
so
always
you know,
janky,
they're
that's-
kind of mostly like this. So.
Yeah.
What you see is what you get. Okay. So subscribe.
Yeah, we're hanging
Go
out.
back to episode question mark. Because
This would
I
be
actually don't
our.
5.
I think we've done
5,
3
6.
just by ourselves, and this might be our 4th just by ourselves. But
Yeah, we've had at least 2 with.
I think 2.
guests.
Yeah. Why'd you record that? Hostages?
Well,
Be
because
a
I
more
don't-
appropriate word.
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know if you can consider them like a guest.
Yeah.
I feel like a guest insinuates it was a pleasant interaction.
No,
And,
no. Yeah. We
hostage
strapped them
situation's
to a
probably more
chair
accurate.
inside of the hot tub we were in and forced them to answer
And we
questions.
waterboarded them.
Well,
Right.
alright.
And I do it again.
And I will do it again. Thank you, Crypt. Yeah, Foxy Paws is my lord and savior at this point. I can't stop buying her assets. I gotta stop. It's a little embarrassing at this point. Oh my god.
Yes.
My wires are trying to cut off my foot. Get away
Wrap around your
from
neck real
me!
quick.
Damn! Tell me how you really feel. Oh my god!
That's
The
in
fuck?
Minecraft.
And guys, in Minecraft. We could go to Minecraft. There's the holy shit, I'm making this so much worse. There's the
Yeah, I don't know
Minecraft
what
world.
you're doing.
My little like goofy ass cord for the Steam Link thing, whatever it's called. It's like trying to kill me, but that's okay. Wouldn't be the first time.
If you can't tell, we're professionals.
Yes.
So.
Hi Zen, how are you?
Um,
Good to see you. And thank you
Where
for
are you
donating
doing
off
yet?
stream. I'm not. I fear I'll never be. Thank you for donating off stream to MECFS research. That was hella poggers of you. And if you want, don't mind my arms right now. If you want a little doodle, let me know. Oh my god. Okay.
Tell me when we're gonna go live.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take a break while you do that. You just let me know.
Just. I mean, it's been going, you know.
Oh.
Wake up!
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're in a hot pot.
I'm
Name
gonna
your
kill
favorite
you.
Vegetable in the chat below. Don't forget to smash that like button. Or we're on Twitch. Subscribe. And any Prime subs in the chat? Listen, I don't get paid to do this. Let it be known. She doesn't give me 5%. Not even.
I don't make 5%. I don't even. Girl,
One penny.
on Twitch it'll be like, see what you and your community did on like this month. And in April, I streamed, pretend I'm holding 3 fingers 3 times. Wait, 3 times.
Oh,
My out of focus number 3. Insane. Like I thought I streamed more than that, but no, 3 times.
no, you didn't. I know you didn't.
Yeah. Like, oh, I've been streaming for like 3 years now. No. It feels like I've been streaming for like half of one.
3 times in a year.
Thank you. Thanks for sticking around. For streamers, for sure. Yeah. Oh my god.
Professional. 8 by the minute.
Yep.
And yeah.
No way in hell did we just get a senpai on that song.
Oh. Well, we have a lot
That's
to talk about.
DMCA free lo-fi for you.
We'll start with DMCA free music.
It's random lo-fi beats and then a fuck ton of good kid because they're hella goated and do DMCA free music. I gotta skip this one. Oh, gamers, how's it going? How's the mind?
Yeah, let's start there. How are you?
All right, hold on, pause. This song is called Baka. Skip. Okay. Love and appreciate this artist for making music I can use on stream. Lumi RRIXA, but that was. I'm gonna say that's just not my jam. Okay, we're good. Wake up!
Okay, we're back.
And we're back once
We
again.
were here the whole time.
Yep.
And it's been 4 hours and we still haven't discussed a single topic.
I mean, other than me failing as a streamer, but you know.
That was on the list, so I'm glad we knocked that one off, actually, you're right. That was an easy one. First things
Sure
first,
was.
we gotta talk about the elephant in the room.
I don't see an elephant.
Second, the
Me.
the fact that we're in a hot pot right now, because you know what?
Anything's
We're
a hot tub
quirky
if
and
you think
different.
about it.
Yeah.
And thank you for acknowledging
So
that,
what
because
if
I've been
one of-
trying to get that point across forever. No one believes me.
Yeah, and I think it really is showing right now because, like, I want you guys to all think. I know y'all be watching hot tub streams, okay? I know you do. Let me know if you've ever watched one of them in. Essentially, I mean, we're technically in a giant hot pot for your POV. And, yes, we're boiling. Yes, we're sweating. It's really hot in here.
Yep.
My skin is falling off.
Yep.
But, it probably tastes really good. And, if you donate $100, we'll actually take a cup of this and we'll mail it to you for you to drink.
To say. We could be the next bath water. You know?
Yeah.
I'll even
But
put
this-
in
to
a
be
little.
honest, bath water
See,
probably
is this
tastes like
mushroom?
ass.
Is this a mushroom?
I think it's a mushroom.
I don't know. I'll
It's like a
even like
mushroom,
I'll
it's
cut out a
getting
little piece of
cabbage.
it and put it in the cup.
There's questionable white stuff over there.
Oh yeah, we
Like
don't talk
carrot backrest.
about- I'm just in
So
the
yeah,
mushroom.
fun fact, we've actually, neither one of us have ever had hot pots.
Yes, this is correct.
Like I said, we're just funny and quirky.
Yeah.
We're just like that. So,
And it was her
if
idea.
I were to eat hot pot, I would like there to be a beautiful woman in it, that's for sure.
Oh yes,
Just
yes.
saying.
I would gobble that up because I'm a cannibal. Isn't that a Kesha song? Cannibal.
Everything's a Kesha song.
And God bless for that.
Speaking of singing, that brings us to a very important discussion we have to have.
Yes.
One thing about me, y'all, is I don't like to sing, but I love
Me
to
when I lie.
observe others singing. Well, I like to make noise. I wouldn't really necessarily call it singing at any point in time. Unlike some
like
people in the hot pot who have a beautiful voice. But regardless of that, sometimes what I force her to do is to create a public. I know, scary, I know, public VR chat. Very scary. But you know, it's like a gold mine, but the gold mine's also filled with bombs.
Oh yeah.
So you have to be very careful.
bombs, crimes against humanity, uncomfortable things. But honestly, like,
Exclamation point, scary.
honestly, like so many of the public worlds that we've wandered into have either been like boring, just straight up boring, nothing's happening. Like we literally just came from a drama court because we're like, oh wait, hold on, we need to go take a peek, and they were just like discussing who should be the lawyer. It's like they were role playing, trying to figure out their roles, which I know that's the point of the world, but like, come on, I want to hear some tea.
Yeah, like decide that before you get there. You know, I want people to be like, if someone committed a crime against me in a different world, I'm gonna haul them to the drama court in front of a judge, and I'm gonna let them be publicly executed. There.
Very publicly.
There's no need to be like, okay, who's the defense? Who's the defense for this person? They don't need a defense.
And then there was someone who was like, well, I'm usually a defense, but I can be a prosecutor this time. Just like, oh.
It's like, okay.
So she's got
Guys,
experience.
Let's get past. Oh, she's clocked it.
She's got experience. I want her as my lawyer.
In a, what's her name? Miku? Just look at her name.
Miku Hatsune Avatar.
She's in Fortnite.
She was, in fact.
Yeah, she looked like that.
That's crazy. Do you only know Miku from Fortnite?
Yes.
You know, congratulations, honestly. That's an achievement.
I know she's from something else.
Yeah,
I
Hatsune
just know her
Miku.
personally.
It's called Vocaloid.
Boo Tomato. Boo Tomato
Yeah,
for the
we
current
hate
Fortnite map. If anyone likes it, log off.
Log off.
Well, leave your screen open, so you know you still count as a viewer, but walk out of the room.
Yeah.
Don't come back for like an hour.
Get out.
Anyways, so yeah, last night we did public karaoke, which is we do karaoke pretty frequently, even as like a private group. For those we feel comfy with.
And by frequently,
And
it's
by we, I mean
like
me.
every week, and yeah.
Every once in a while. If I feel
It's
like
the
putting my
girls.
headset on, I'm gonna ask. It's
Yeah.
Girls.
The girls' games and these.
But yeah, you're in your mushroom.
Sorry.
But yeah, sometimes we like to do the public ones because, you know, I want to see what other people are giving. And here's the number one rule. If any of you try to come into a public lobby that's hosted by her but co-hosted by me because I am the bullier.
She makes the real world.
If you have a beautiful voice, okay, if you don't like,
Get the fuck out.
Don't get the fuck out. Get out. Because
Unless you are
paying my
that
$0.
salt person, because she fucking ate and she understood the vibe and played like beer pong with us, and it was great. And yes, she is on my friends
If you
list
show
now.
me, can I hear Wicked song? No. No.
You're done.
No Wicked. No fucking whatever. You're gonna go there and just no one cares. Genuinely, no one cares.
Except for everyone else in the
And,
room besides us, because everyone's obsessed with Wicked right now.
True, actually,
public
we're just-
lobby.
I mean, it's been known that I'm a hater. But I will tell
haven't
some of
watched
these
it.
bitches when they join.
And you know, you're gonna disown me when I inevitably start watching Wicked, and I'm like, and then I'm the asshole playing like hours worth of Wicked music, and you're gonna shoot me with a gun in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. And other places.
Yes.
But yeah, I
VR
will
chat
tell these
Minecraft.
people like the moment I can tell, you can get a sense for some of these bitches.
Yes.
They like enter the lobby, and you look. I mean, I'm judgmental, I'm rude, I'm mean. I'm most of those things, but I can see them, and I know from a mile away. I'm like, they're about to come in here. They're not gonna say a word. They won't say hi to you.
No.
They'll do nothing. They just shimmy on over to the music board, and they Wicked, Alphaba, whatever the fuck, I don't even know the names of the songs. Put that shit on, and then they just go sit somewhere quietly again, probably on like the top somewhere in like the world where there's like a
Yes, so no one
balcony.
can look at
They'll
them.
sit up there by themselves, but no one can see them in their shame.
It's like, who's singing
And,
that?
Literally,
Some
and you just
e-girl
hear
in the
all
corner.
of a sudden from the corner of your the fucking room, you hear, and that's like, hello?
Who is she?
What is that?
And again, if you're a good singer, get out.
Get out.
The one
think it's
exception
lovely that you're a
though,
beautiful
so
singer.
far, No, you don't. The one exception so far for the Wicked song was there was a guy in
Yesterday.
what the fuck is Kingdom Hearts, in a Kingdom Hearts avatar, the Sora I think is the character's name, and it was the Defying Gravity song. And whenever it got to like the very exciting build up at the end where it was like defying gravity, this bitch floated up to the top and he was giving a full performance, and I was like, okay, you get a pass. I will allow one Wicked song per hour, but only you can do it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he got, I will say, he got past me.
Yes.
He got past my guard. Because I saw him and I was not assuming. Again, I'm judging, okay? I was like, oh, that's not giving Wicked whatever. So we let him by to do whatever. And then all of a sudden, I hear the fucking song start, and I'm like,
ain't no way.
But then it was him, and he kind of ate with it. Man, he gave a performance. He wasn't hiding in the corner.
It was a full
and he like talked to us for a second afterwards. I was like, oh my god, you ate. And he was like, hey, thank you.
Yep.
And it was beautiful. But it's never gonna happen again. So don't think that we'll allow it ever again. Not even once. But there was a lot of other interesting creatures there last night.
Yeah, like the
reason why we usually host them is so we can kick the freaking weirdos.
That is very satisfying. I understand the people who do the age verification in front of the bars, because it really is a power trip. You get like a little burst of like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I ran one of those bars, I would take my job seriously.
There was a person who was like, who kicked me? Who's the owner of this group? And I'm like, it's called Fruits Basket, and I'm sitting here with the only fruit-related name in the lobby, and I'm like, I don't, looks around, like, I don't know.
I know.
He's giving me attitude.
Well, he joined.
I don't even remember what bro did.
Backstory. I don't even remember him being there. Like, he was acting like he was the main character, and I literally was like, who are you?
He's like, I sang a song, in mid-song, I got banned. And guess what, now you're banned forever. Because you gave me attitude.
And now you're banned again.
But it's also like, do you really feel the need to ask who's the owner of the group when it's called Fruity's Basket, and then Fruity's standing literally a foot away from you? Yeah, that's
What are you coming back to do? Fight me? Okay. Throw a punch, see what happens.
I'm gonna fist fight you.
At this point in time, yeah, literally. He was like, it was like a pretty poppin' group at that point in time. Like, there was like 15 people, like, or whatever, even more, like, in just like the main area. And POV, I'm Shrek the baby, like one of the triplets, and I'm dancing on a stripper pole. And he comes in,
Yep.
Kick me! And he like said his own name. I don't remember what his fucking name was. He was like, it's whatever the fuck. And I was like, first of all, I can see your name tag. Second of all, I'm Shrek the baby dancing on a stripper pole. What are you yelling at me for? Well, I did start yelling at him back, so probably is why he came to me. But literally, he was like, who kicked me? And I just kept on saying, who are you? Like, who are you? Who is you? First of all, no one cares. Second of all, no one still cares. So go away. And just like that, poof, he disappeared like magic. Magic.
It's me, Magic.
We didn't have time for that. Magic.
Magic.
Everyone else is kind of normal. We met a really cute girl. Her name was Piper of some sort. And again, matching the vibe, guys. Some people really need to learn how to read a room, okay? I get it. We're all a little funky, a little weird.
Not a single person saying anything about the furry avatars, by the way, and that was really surprising. Because usually there's at least one person who's like, oh, what is this, Azu? And it's like...
And I'm like, yes. Yes. And we kissed.
Yes, we all have fleas,
Imagine
and we
went to a
kiss.
zoo and they started kissing each other.
We kiss only with our tongues like dogs do.
Yes.
We groom each other.
We're gonna do it live on stage now to the Wicked soundtrack. And go.
And
yeah, everyone was like, well, there's a couple weirdos, but there's always a couple. There was one person who showed up as a small baby. I don't even remember. He was in for what, 10 seconds?
Full volume. Oh my god.
He came in, and I said, oh my god, a baby. And then he like looked at me, and when I say screamed, I mean like his
blowing out the mic.
The police. Like, it was insane. And we kind of just were like, oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't even want to kick him because I was busy laughing. That was fun. If you're gonna go into public lobbies to troll and be a general nuisance, please just entertain me. Like, I know that's not what you're here for. You're here to make people mad at you, but like, It's so funny though.
Like, we laughed about it for like 5 minutes after he got kicked, because we knew right away what he was going to be doing, so it was like,
Yeah.
You're gone. But then afterwards I was like, that was actually kind of funny. Because
Yeah, I want Bro to come back. I didn't ban him.
His voice.
I want him to come back. I want him in our hot tub
right now. And you were that little baby.
Please come back. I
miss
you.
Chance. You can
XOXO.
I miss you. I miss you.
Miss you. Miss you.
Who else was there?
There was a furry who's into metal,
singers.
which insane amount of furries who are into metal. Like, I know the furry community is massive in music. It's like, you know, all encompassing and whatever, but like the amount of VR chat furries who are super into metal is just like it's up there off screen, you know.
This guy, he was so into metal that his voice was literally so
too
deep
low.
that his mic was barely picking it up. Like
every once in a while you hear.
You could all tell that he was doing it, but it would just be like every once in a while you just hear. And everyone was like, "Yes, King!
Yes, King!
Yes, you're eating!" Because we could tell he was doing great, we just couldn't hear it.
Yep.
And he ate. He left no crumbs. Lots of lovely girlies were there. Annoying men who like to try and ruin things for everyone.
Yeah. There was one guy who claimed to be drunk and flirted with me. If you could call that flirting. He was like, "Oh, you're cute," got all up in my face.
More drunk.
Yeah, bro was absolutely
he was, like,
just
kind of normal
silly.
in the beginning. Yeah, he was just like kind of chill, and everyone was like, "Okay, whatever." And then he sang a song, and he was.
I think he was embarrassed.
Like, I'm drunk. That's why my singing's bad. And then all of a sudden,
okay, but me though.
Suddenly, he was like extremely intoxicated for the next 20 minutes of him just going around. He was singing songs to people and just being weird. And I had to go ask. I was like, "Excuse me, Queen, is this man bothering you?" And the answer was yes, because he was bothering me.
Well,
and I was
when
the one that was
someone
like,
tries to be trolling on VR chat, I always kind of just go along with it. So I was like, "Oh, you into furries?" And then he just kind of didn't say anything to that part.
He said, "Well, yes."
Because I was infected
yes,
at that part. Should I just start barking?
I think he just got embarrassed, and then he really played into the like, "I'm so drunk. Oh my god. I'm gonna touch
That's absolutely
you."
what happened.
I told bro his breath stinks, and he was real quiet for a couple minutes. You know.
He was alright up until that part.
If you can't take it, don't give it.
Yeah, and then to like
do
excuse the "I'm drunk" or give more proof, he just started annoying the women in the lobby, it seemed, at one point. I was like, alright, you had enough, I'm cutting you off.
Specifically, yeah, if you start targeting specifically women, then it's like, okay. If you're being annoying to everyone, fair game.
Fair game.
Maybe. For a little bit at least, until you just get
one note of a Wicked song.
To different women.
No.
But definitely no Wicked songs. You can annoy people, but you can't sing Wicked.
This song's also saying senpai to me. Epic. The song is also saying senpai. Yes. Oh, girl, you know what's crazy? Every time I tab out, I get a jump scare out of this fucking Roadrunner. I sent it to our little group chat. I looked out the window. Do you see what bro's doing? You don't see the feather in his little... In the beak, there's a feather. There's a fucking dead bird right next to his feet. Bro, I was like, oh, it's beautiful outside. Right before stream, I turned on the start soon. I was like, I'm gonna refill my water. I look out the window. Oh my god, it's so pretty outside. And then I just see this trigger warning, animal death, a fucking Roadrunner picking up the little wing of this poor bird on the ground and just like
They kill birds?
against yes. I mean, it's possible that the bird was already dead. But hey, the beauty of Arizona, you'll see gorgeous Roadrunners who are actually dinosaurs, by the way. They look like dinosaurs. Bro, you know what a butcher bird is?
Well, I can guess.
A butcher bird? I don't know if they kill other birds. I don't know if they're the ones doing the killing. Yes, those are in fact, yes, Sid, we've got those as well. Got those as well.
Awesome,
brutal out here.
Awesome. The desert is a really fun place. Awesome.
And I'm the most dangerous thing.
Feral in the...
And then I beat you with my cane.
Grass, but you don't got that either. In the sand, I guess. The dirt.
Yeah, we don't have
I
sand.
got there.
That's
Yeah.
That's a beach thing.
Different type of desert.
Welcome in to Beach Tabs. Hi, that's a cute username. Yeah, that is very gnarly. Very different tone and subject, but you know. Yeah, it was great.
We're like,
I was like, hey.
going, and I saw a bird kill somebody.
Yes. Yep.
Topics.
And these dumbass doves keep trying to build nests on the walls of the area, and
the topics of birds now. Okay.
they be pissing you off lately because this poor little mama dove fucking keeps building her shitty little nests because they're known for having shitty little nests, and she had 2 eggs.
Correct.
Now there is 1 because the other one literally just fell through and cracked all over the concrete on the ground.
Awesome.
And I had to clean it up because none of the lizards were fucking eating the egg because they only want the live ones for some reason. So it was there for like 2 days, and I'm like, okay, well this is getting gross. So
someone's gonna have to do something about this.
someone's gonna have to, and it's me. If someone is me. 100 weather.
And it's me. And the lizards are doing nothing. The lizards are not doing their job.
Yeah, and that's why I'm so comfortable in this hot pot because I'm just always cooking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ate with that one.
Not cooking in a good way, but
I'm in a hot pot because I always eat. Both literally and
I'm in
figuratively.
danger.
Put yourself in a hot pot and see if they'll eat you.
Lesbian joke here.
I will. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yep. Don't get it wrong.
Anyways, so yeah,
Public
all that to
lobbies.
say, public lobbies can be scary, but also can
They're
be
not
extremely
nearly as
boring.
scary as people think. I think more often than not, it's boring and you're gonna want to leave. So.
Yeah, we've only ever been around. I don't know. There's like a couple that we've been to that I'm like, this is odd. There was like the Halloween one we went to last year.
The house party one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a Halloween house party.
Oh my god, and we were sitting in a hot tub there too.
Yes, we were. We were sitting in a hot tub there. That was actually before. No, that wasn't before this.
No, that was way after.
Hot tub.
Yep.
We just sit in them.
It was blood colored.
And I couldn't believe how many people weren't wearing costumes to a costume party. It was kind of jarring, actually.
Yeah, we made it a rule that you can only go in the hot tub if you had a costume on.
Yes.
And that didn't really work because people are boring and party killers, so.
Yeah, they're like, I'm dressed up as a e-girl kitten. I'm like, I'm gonna drown you.
My blood water.
Don't come in here. Yeah, my blood water. I was the one that there was like kind of weird people. I mean, there's weird people everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then there's guys trying to harass us upstairs too. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, and then yes, and then see, here's the thing, guys.
Yeah.
If people are bothering you in a public lobby, you have to learn to be weirder.
Yes.
Because they will go away.
And especially if you have a feminine voice, they will be terrified and never do it again. I guarantee you, because they never expect a woman to fight back. Or to ever really encounter a woman, I fear. A lot of them, like... You go. Oh, you go.
I'm saying,
anyway.
There's like a tier system where tier 1 is like, they've never met a woman before, and they're weird because they've never met a woman before. Tier 2 is, they like to harass women, and if you bully them, then they're like shooketh about it because they're like,
or they're into it.
I'm the one that's
and then they don't leave.
And then tier 3, then they don't leave. Tier 3 is when you're mean to them, and I think some of them kind of like it a little too much.
Or they have a change of heart. There's been some times where they become our friends afterwards, because I think that exact thing happened at the house party during Halloween. Because there's someone who's trying to be all harassing and shit, and they're like, wait, you guys actually have a personality? I had no idea, and then he just followed us around for a while.
They came up to us trying to be weird, nasty freaks, and I said, oh, you want to be nasty? Okay, take your clothes off and get on the stripper pole.
Them dance for us. And they
did!
Said, every single one did!
I'm going to judge you. And they did, and they stood in a line like little good boys, and they sat in the corner, and I said, everyone be quiet over there. Yeah. You know, your friend over here is doing his performance. You each get 60 seconds, and they ate that up.
They really did.
And some of them...
and I hope they're having great lives, you know? I hope they're having a good time.
Lesson. oh, you're gonna try and sexualize me? Take your clothes off, get on the pole. How about that?
Exactly.
How about that?
Yet to hit up a public lobby, they do indeed scare me, and that's fair. And if they scare you, don't even go there. Don't even. I know so many people just fucking run the fuck away, and that is so fair and valid. Pretty much everyone I am pals with on VRChat, besides this bitch, do not touch public lobbies. And that is so fair.
And here's the thing: we had to hold hands going into the public lobbies in the beginning.
But now we're brave.
Silent. We would be in a Discord call so we could talk to each other, and we'd be
blind. Yeah.
In the public lobby and be like, Then I start realizing again,
these are just nerds on the internet.
Be weird. They're just nerds, and they're guaranteed you're cooler than all of them.
Yes.
So if they start saying some whack shit.
Yeah, so if you're ever bored, just go to a public lobby. And you know, you don't have to respond. You could literally just stand there. Like,
yeah.
VRChat is never as serious as people make it out to be. Or just fucking mute. Oh my god.
Just mute them, block them, whatever. Like, people act like it's like a bad thing. They're like, oh, I annoyed you so bad you blocked me. It's like, no, you're annoying. That part is true. But like, I don't care about you enough to even give you any of my energy, so I'm just gonna block you.
Yeah, and if anyone in the chat ever wants to experience a public lobby, we can hold your hands because I can make a public lobby with the Fruity Group.
Come on.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to public karaoke?
Come get annoyed at all the Wicked songs.
Yeah, if you're coming to sing Wicked and or you have a good voice, you better sit there quietly, okay? Yep. You can come, but you have to be quiet. I don't want to hear none of that, okay? We're doing exclusively emo nights, music from like early 2010s. If it's by like Kesha, Rihanna, those are all good.
It's pretty much just a flip-flop between those two.
Yeah.
And the occasional, like, Hyde songs Kamui likes. That's about it. Oh, the Yakuza song, I don't know what it's called. Hi, Thai boy, how are you? Yeah. I love when people see each other in chat and they're like, Spider-Man point emoji. Well, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. I know you. You know what? I think what? Nothing. I imagine it's. I don't know where you came from, Kryptonic. I'm happy you're here, but if I had to guess, it's either Nyx or Jock, and the three of us are just always, you know, somehow merging Twitches all the time. And Jock has a thing for shouting everybody out in the chat because he's precious like that, and you know, that's how it goes. That family type shit. Yeah, sorry. Now you're here with us. Sorry.
The short straw.
Yep. And by the way, no, I'm not the tallest of them all. Never mind. Just kidding. Damn it. God, Jock's kind of a giant.
Oh.
If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ty. Muscular. DNI.
Yeah. If you
DNI. If you eat a protein bar for dessert, don't talk to me.
Literally.
Just saying. That's just for a general group of people.
Yeah.
We're not into that here. We're into hot pot. Okay?
Hot pot that we've never eaten before, and then devouring like entire cake and ice cream. This. She has a fucking ice cream machine, bigger thing. I'm so mad jealous.
Oh, and the back is big, in case anyone's wondering.
Big and beautiful.
So big, in fact, that I bought an ice cream machine. Well, actually, I didn't buy it. I got it for Christmas. That's because people in my life know that I'm big back. And they said, oh, her? Oh, she wants to eat ice cream. Okay.
And who the fuck doesn't? The fuck? I heard a little doodad, but I don't know. Oh, Thai boy, thank you for the gifted sub to Cryptic. You're so sweet. Continue. Thank you.
You mean like this? It's like quote unquote healthier. You can make healthier versions of it. Because here's the thing: if you put a 2-liter tub of ice cream in my household, it's not safe.
It's gone.
You better have it behind lock and key, because give me 24 hours, it's gone. Devoured. Straight to the thighs and ass. But with this, like, I have the Ninja Creamy, in case anyone's wondering. Discount in bio! Discount in bio, we're sponsored today by Ninja Creamy.
Could you imagine? This is our... Dude, what a beautiful transition to an advertisement that I've been, though, if it was.
Clock in for your advertisement right now.
Yep.
Anyways, I just love that thing.
I need one so desperately. I have no space.
Just making ice cream.
I have no space for one. No space in the fridge.
Like, if you want to make vegan ice cream, because I know there's like pretty limited vegan ice cream options, at least where I live. But you just take some almond milk or the milk of choice, put your stuff in there.
Milk.
You can put in whatever flavorings you want. You can make it cookies and cream.
I gotta say the best ice cream combo right now that I haven't had in so long. You get vanilla ice cream as the base, apple slices on swap, like a very generous drizzle of peanut butter all throughout. Okay, get around the sides and all that shit too, and then you sprinkle cinnamon on top. And oh, it is heaven on earth because it's like an apple pie and it's delicious. And there's just something real magical about cold peanut butter.
Oof. Well, because it kind of gets like hard, right?
Yep. We all know when things get hard.
When you know it gets something gets hard. Oh,
drowning.
Blowing bubbles in the hot pot.
Yes, blowing bubbles.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love my ice cream machine. If you have the funds to get one and you eat a lot of ice cream, but you're trying not to be as big back,
you can put like protein powder in there, and then you won't have to have a protein bar for dessert.
I hate that shit. Yeah, don't eat it. Put the
I mean,
protein
you can
bar
probably
in
mask it if it was like hella chocolatey chocolate. You can chocolatey chocolate, my favorite Twitch streamer.
Trauma with protein powder, because your girl is trying to hit her protein goals, okay? Swole, okay? Look at these.
Yep.
But no, I just am actively dying because I don't eat properly. So I'm trying to eat more protein, blah, blah, blah. But protein powder, for me, personally, I used to foster kittens. Oh my god, 1 second. I totally wasn't coughing. Anyways, I used to foster kittens, and you have to make kitten milk replacer for them, which is essentially protein powder for kittens. But it smells exactly like protein powder. I don't care if it's vanilla, chocolate, pistachio, whatever. They all, at their base, smell like kitten milk replacer to me, which is like traumatizing. Because I used to wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning to feed them, and it was like the smell is burned into my nostrils, and I cannot get the flavor regardless. Even like I've tried vegan ones, doesn't matter. They all taste the same, and they all taste like ass, bro.
Yeah.
It tastes like ass. If someone's like, I love protein powder, I love...
You're
Don't
lying.
be friends with that person. And also, don't be that person. It's embarrassing. Don't do it.
God forbid you try to hit your fitness goals.
God forbid you... Well, if you're going to, don't do it that way. I don't know, eat something else that's high in protein. Like beans.
Who was it that was
beans
like... talking about garbanzo beans? There was someone, I don't remember who or where, but someone was like, hell yeah, I love chickpeas and garbanzo beans. Fuck yeah, Magician. I love Magician. Magician gets it. Garbanzo beans. You know...
We have a new friend, guys! We have a new friend! Which is rare for us, because we mostly exclusively talk to each other.
And
yes, very high standards.
Yeah.
And befriending a he/him is kind of crazy for us. Just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Specifically. For me, at least.
We just... we've been burned so
Oh,
many times by introducing dudes into our little friend circle. Specifically, this friend circle. I have plenty of dude friends that I adore, but like, in this circle, they immediately just, no, they just,
yeah. I have male friends outside of whatever, outside of gaming, outside of, I don't know, the real world, jump scare. you know, and that's fine. But like for some reason in the gaming world, actually, we can talk about this. Reddit is a shithole, which everyone knows. But there really
There's some good
are
pockets.
diamonds in the rough. Because a true diamond in the rough is actually Kamui, because that's where Kamui and I originally met. Was through Reddit, being cringe as fuck, and guess what? We did, and then obviously through Kamui, I met Fruity, and and then our story goes on.
And now we kiss every
And
time.
then we kiss every day.
And Kamui watches.
and
He sits in the
everything's
corner with the
nothing
camera.
fun. Yeah, he's in the you know what chair. And so you know, there are good people on there, and I think Magician is one of those. Magician, we love you. And you know, it's just really hard weeding through people who are annoying. Perfect example. I recently, guys, I'm gonna edit myself. I made a post, okay, looking for more, specifically, girls, gays, and days, okay? I said that. I said, listen, we ain't messing with no homophobe, no xenophobe, no nothing, okay? I also specified no right-leaning ideology, okay? Because, first of all, look at the stream you're watching. Do we look like someone who would be supportive?
My username,
Anyways.
if you're new here, I'm only a bat furry streamer because I wanted my username to be a silly gay joke, which is why I'm called Fruity, because I'm gay. Because I'm a fruit.
Shocker! Gay.
Mostly gay.
So yeah, specifically, we were just looking. Again, I keep saying we because mentally we are connected. That's true. I was in this post was saying, but this is what I'm looking for, whatever. Because I just was missing having a group of people to like just play specific games with me. Yeah. He just again is attached to me.
I'm a
via
tumor.
umbilical cord. Yes, or that. Unknown growth.
I like that. I'm a
Anyways,
wart.
but so yeah, and you know, I don't know. There's so many posts in this specific subreddit. Like, people really could message anybody, but the amount of people, specifically men mostly, who would message me and just say some whack ass stuff. But I'm like, do you?
Can you send me a picture of your hands holding something? Is a very common one.
Yeah. Can you send me a phallic picture of your hands? For money, not for free. I will say the most memorable. There's two actually that were very funny, and again, it can be weird, but if you're funny, we'll kind of let you get away with it. So I made this post, and someone messaged me, like private messaged me, and saying, "Hey, I have a group. If you want to hang out with us, we're all straight." They specifically specified that they're all straight. I think they said actually we're all straighties, which is like okay. And also we make. Yeah, we make, what was the word they used? We make, like, whatever type of joke, like, insinuating
Oh,
that
like
they
dark
joke
humor?
about gay people. Yeah, it was like...
People who say they're into dark
get
humor,
offended
that's just an
easily.
excuse to be racist. Like, sorry, that's all that is. Dude, if you're into
Homophobic or
actual
whatever.
dark humor, just say you're into, like, quirky shit. I don't know. If you say dark humor, I'm gonna assume you're a terrible person. Because chances
Yeah,
are
like,
you probably
I
are.
joke about KMS, you know, 17 times a day, because... I don't know, to me that is actual quote-unquote dark humor, or like, just, you know, things that you probably shouldn't say in
To me,
church.
that's blunt humor. Like, it's just
Yeah, but I'm also not, you know,
goofy.
I'm not attacking a group of people. Like, that's
Literally,
humor,
yeah.
That's just weird. Unless, you know, that group of people deserves to be attacked. In this case, MAGA
None of them
supporters.
do.
Anyways,
Yeah, exactly.
regardless of that, they said this really weird message, and I really responded being like, first of all, do you know how to read? Because genuinely, I'm not sure who you thought you were talking to, but you're messing with the wrong bitch. And then immediately, they were like, well, actually, we don't actually make that type of jokes, and I'm like,
Stick to
did you
your
think that was
guns.
gonna fix something? I was like, oh my god, oh, you were joking about that? Oh, okay, so if you join, you won't make homophobic jokes? Oh, okay, I'll be right there. No. They're like, let me know if you're still interested. When was I ever interested? What part of my conversation made you think I was interested in anything to do with you? Zero. Zilch.
You know what's crazy? Every time I try, like, she gets all of the weird, annoying sexist guys. I get all of the people trying to promote not themselves, but their friends who are Twitch streamers. And they don't even know that I'm a streamer or shit about me. I'm just like, hey, reaching out, whatever. And 3 fucking times now.
In general.
Which 3's just my magic number today, I guess. But 3 times, 3 separate occasions, not back to back. It was just like 3 separate people. Three. There's many. Like fucking asking me, like, oh, can you subscribe or like not subscribe? Could you follow this person because this is when we would be hanging out? Is during these game sessions on this person's Twitch channel. It's like I hate you. I hate you. You are ridiculous. That is so.
Ask a stranger to stream with you.
That is cult behavior. Like... That is so weird. Literally, it's like if you're having someone brand new that you never talked to, and especially that you met on fucking Reddit, on someone's stream, like, and they're playing like Among Us or some shit.
Crazy.
Like, it's just like I don't
You're
care.
asking to get banned because someone's gonna say something they're not supposed to.
That's just so annoying.
It's very odd.
And it's so hard because anytime I mention that I'm a streamer to someone new, I immediately assume that they're probably gonna assume the same kind of thing about me. Like, oh, they're just wanting to meet people for new followers. And it's like, I'm not cringe. Please, I'm not cringe. I'm not like that.
Well, that's up for debate.
I'm cringing in a different way.
Different type of cringe. Again, we're talking about reading the room, people. We really should, honestly, I think we should host a class next episode on how to not be weird. If anyone is struggling to find friendships online, and mostly directed to these people on Reddit, because, like, genuinely, they're like, I've been trying for 6 months and no one wants to hang out with me.
Us posting on
You're the
GamerPals the link
problem.
to my Twitch stream. We're doing a Q&A.
Yeah, tune in next week at 2 p.m. Eastern time so that we can tell you that you're being weird, okay?
Yeah.
And maybe if the weird people hang out with each other, that will, like, you know, it'll cross it off. It's like when 2 random ass people date each other and they take each other out of the population. That's helpful. So therefore, the weird people should hang out with each other because you'll probably get along.
Yep.
You know? Don't come and ruin my day because you want to be weird to me. I'll be weird back. I will out-weird you. I can guarantee it. I do it often. I make people very uncomfortable because they start it. You start it, I'll end it. What was the other one? There was that guy. Oh, and then there was a guy. There was a guy that commented because again I specified. I just said, hey, here's a list of things that we're not really into, and again I mentioned right-leaning.
Yeah,
you know,
because if you're right-leaning,
gonna
generally you don't want us to have rights. So like, I don't want to
Yeah.
play video games with you.
He's
Sorry.
like- Yeah, sorry, like, I don't want to hang out with you if mid-conversation you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, you know, we should really, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't even want to say what they would say.
Most
Just
gay
crazy
people
shit.
shouldn't
Like,
get
I
married,
would just be
huh?
like, yeah, we don't need to go back to when gay marriage was illegal. Oh, okay, I'm gonna block you now.
Yep.
So I put that, and this guy commented, he said, saying that you don't want to hang out with right-leaning people is crazy.
Like, is it? I mean, y'all clearly do not want to seem
Excuse me?
to hang out with us little
Yeah, why would
queers.
you want to hang out with me? Anyways, I responded to him, letting him, again, I'm an educator at my heart. I said,
true.
hey, you know, typically when people want to become friends, because you're here on the subreddit looking for friends, in theory, that's what I'm here for, I don't know what he was there for, you know, you want to have things in common, right? Right? Okay, are you following? Okay, so if we don't agree on things, including political beliefs, we're probably gonna butt heads, and we're not gonna be
All the
friends.
time.
And I said, hope this helps, smiley face. And he didn't like that.
He did not like
And
that.
I hope he's having a bad day because
That
why
is
did you come
so
and say that
weird.
to me?
It's like bro's just
Like,
asking
sometimes,
to
you know, you can keep.
be mad.
He's trying to start a fight.
And also,
I didn't
again,
go for it.
the
I just educated
internet
him 'cause
is something that you curate. Like, you do not have to hang out with
Mhm.
anyone you don't want to. Going back to just fucking block someone on VR chat if they're being annoying, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
You know?
I love blocking people.
It's
I
my
don't use
favorite.
social media very often because I have nothing to look at. I really don't care. I genuinely just talk to her pretty much, like every day. But if I open up Facebook, God forbid, and I'm scrolling through and I see, well, I live in Canada, guys. So we recently had our election as well, and if I saw any people who I was friends with on Facebook from I don't even know 10 years ago that were like pro our version of Trump, his name was Pierre, Pierre Tomato. They're like, oh, we love you. I would be block. I don't care if I went to high school with you. I don't care if you're related to me. I don't care if you're my neighbor. Don't care. Block. It's really that easy, guys. Like, genuinely, no one deserves your attention. So Don't give it to him. Who cares? VR chat,
cares?
block. Someone being weird on Reddit, block. I love that.
I revert
People are obsessed with you and like make other accounts of. Oh, you're really sitting in your soup there.
Thank you. Had to stretch my back real quick. Continue.
Just had to lay behind the mushrooms.
Yeah, my mushitties.
Yeah, just big fan of blocking people. That actually would be a beautiful profile picture. I think you should take a picture of that after.
Hold on.
Hey.
Perfect.
Or do it now. There you go.
Camera set up.
Hold on. I have the ability to do that now. Yeah. But all of that being said, I'm a negative Nancy. We have found recently.
Whoa.
Now, mind you. Oh,
Sorry.
she goes.
My camera disappeared also. I don't know where that went.
Can you guys hear us? Hello?
Hello?
If they see my legs under the bowl, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh, wait. It looks like the camera has not moved, so...
Oh, okay.
Um...
Don't look under
I don't know where it went, but that's okay. I'm gonna reset it real quick.
the ball, guys. Okay, pause.
I mean, you can keep yapping. There we go.
Oh.
It just disappeared on me. It didn't like my mushroom titty joke.
I did not like the mushroom picture.
Get on.
But we did, so it's fine. What was I even saying? Oh, we have found some diamonds in the rough recently, I believe. Me talking about them, hopefully they'll never see this because they can't know that I like them. Anyways,
that I like them.
We met someone named Magician who is literally a cutie. Cutie, okay?
One of the best
Sometimes you just
people.
meet people genuinely, and you're just
It's like the sweetest vibe.
Sweet person. Yeah. It's like, I'm a lot, okay? I'm like a lot of everything. And I especially think when we're together, I like bounce off of her, which makes you like times 10. You on your own, I think you're very sweet and gentle and lovely.
Oh.
But sometimes we're together, we
You
turn,
and I lie
we
for
turn
attention.
evil. We turn evil when we're together. So, you know, I have a lot of... If you can't tell, I've really been talking for the past however long we've been live, because I just can't be quiet. I need to be quiet. So, like, finding people who, like, vibe with that can be a little difficult sometimes. But this guy, man, he's just a sweetie. And he's just chill, and you can just say whatever, and he's just like, yes.
It's so normal core, and not in the way where it's like normal's boring. I mean normal in the way where it's like you can just talk about whatever. He's just like a down bitch.
Yeah, genuinely.
Very, very chill
Sometimes you
guy.
have people who are, like too normal, where like, you know, I say a joke or something and they don't get it and they're just silent, and I'm like, I guess I'll you know what.
Yeah.
But no, he'd be vibing, and it's great. And I think we were like that. We actually have talked about this before, I think, actually on this quote-unquote podcast. But like, we don't actually remember how we became friends. Like, we know the timeline. But, like,
I think it was just there was someone shitty in our friend group doing something that was kind of like questionable, and then we talked about it once, and it was like, oh wait, I kind of am in love with you.
Oh wait, we actually agree on everything we've ever spoken about.
Wait.
So, yeah. But
Like, I'm a listener, she's a yapper. Same energy. It's just like really... We're like this.
Yeah. And she helps wheel me down sometimes because I get a little
I go,
crazy.
oh!
I get
And she's like,
a little
oh
crazy.
shit, you're right.
No, literally, I genuinely need someone sometimes. It's like, I will bounce off a wall and be like, and she'll be like, oh, it's actually not that deep. And I'll be like, oh my god, you're right.
When has that
You're
ever
so right
happened?
for that, 'cause I was going crazy. I feel like it has. Not to that
Usually I'm like, hell yeah. Just say yo pee. I'm like, you're so right.
But you say things, you are just so good at saying things in like a normal way. Where like, I will be an extremist and I'll be like, F to all of them. And you'll be like, well, maybe some. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right.
Just only some of
You
them.
know? You're just a lot more reasonable, I think. Yeah, that's me. Most of the time it's just you. I will say something and you'll agree with me, but you'll just agree with me to like a normal extent. Not a crazy version.
And what a compliment.
Sometimes we're both crazy.
I think we deserve to be a little crazy
We're
sometimes.
both crazy. yeah, I think I deserve. Well, first I deserve money.
Correct.
So if anyone has money they want to give me, I deserve that. And second of all, I deserve silence. I don't want to hear anyone else.
Silence except for my
those who are in
voice.
this hot pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not in the hot pot, I don't want to hear from you. Like 9 times out of 10.
Oh, what a statement.
Unless
Are you in the hot pot? Are you in the hot pot? I don't see you in the hot pot.
If you want to talk to me, get in the hot pot. There's room for maybe one more. If
I
you're
mean,
petite.
I think 2. The taller people in the back, short people in the front. That's why we're in the middle.
Yeah.
Because we're the best of both worlds.
Imagining Kamui's head right here.
I was gonna say,
mushroom-like.
this is Kamui right here. Here, mushroom.
This is Kamui's head. He's right here.
Big head, tiny body. Like, hi, I'm Toad.
At my core, I'm a hater. Yeah. You put him in his hot pot,
You
he's
love
turning
it, do
into
you
Toad, 'cause
hate
he's gonna
him?
do mushroom roleplay.
Oh, absolutely. He will turn into Toad and then hurt his voice doing the Toad accent.
And then he will sing.
Then he'll sing metal songs over and over, and then later he's gonna be in bed with me, and then he's gonna be like, my throat hurts. I don't know why my throat hurts. Am I getting sick? And then he'll freak out because he thinks he's getting sick. And I'm like, no. You just sang like crazy in a Toad voice. And he's like, I didn't do it for that long though. And I'm like, it's been 5 hours. So.
I'm gonna say
That
something and no one can clip this because Kamui can't know. Okay, guys? I'm telling you all a secret right now. That Kamui can never know.
Okay.
So if I see anyone clip this and send it to him,
Kamui, stop. There is currently an ad break right now, I'm pretty sure.
This is perfect timing for me to begin.
Oh
so
yeah, I'm like, I don't think
only the
anyone's
real
listening.
ones will hear. Actually, wait, never mind. No one's listening.
No one's listening. There's
Joke's
an
on
ad
you.
break. Oh, the
on
ads are
you.
finishing now, according to Seribot. So, say your piece.
Who's ready for a secret? Who's ready for a
Who's ready
secret?
for a secret? Wait your hands.
Okay, so one thing about me and Kamui is, I love to make that man laugh. Because when he laughs, I
Not that
laugh.
hard.
And it's genuinely
I
not
mean,
that hard. Like,
you're
people-
fucking hilarious, but that means, like, he laughs at a lot of things. Kamui's my husband.
Everything.
Kamui will laugh at anything and everything. She's fucking hilarious. He will literally choke and die. Like,
No, I trigger
without
him
fail, every single
in
time.
laughter,
It's
like,
literally dangerous.
yeah.
He had a recent
I love
episode
it.
where I thought he might actually need to go to
wheezes.
the ER. So is that where you were going to talk about? Was that recent
Yeah, that's
episode
what I
of...
was going. But guys,
Awesome.
he can't know this, okay?
Can't know this.
I'm being serious. It's a secret.
We
He
haven't
can't-
revealed
he cannot know this.
the end funny part
The
to
true
him yet,
cause.
so
Okay,
I'll record it
long
for
story
what?
short. Now hold on.
Hold on.
No. Because he'll be mad at me, okay?
No,
He
I
knows
mean,
I'm
like,
about to say
I'll
he'll be mad.
record his reaction to you telling him the truth if that ever comes out, to share to the
Okay,
class, because we're telling them
Then
the,
he'll be mad.
you know, and then he'll
We're
be
giving the
mad.
pre-lore.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he'll be mad. But then I'll make him laugh again and he'll forget.
Yeah.
So we're playing Repo with our little friend group, yada yada yada. And I mean, not to out Kamui, but sometimes, you know, sometimes people gotta fart, right?
He's a
It's a
fart
thing
guy.
that happens. So I would not be surprised in this situation that we're playing Repo and whatever when I hear potentially the world's most clearest fart come through a microphone. If you've ever played Repo, where people make noise, their mouth opens and like closes.
Yep.
So out of the corner of my eye, I see Kamui's mouth thing open, and I hear again
Me
the
shouting
most
him out.
clear, squeaky ass fart I've heard in a long time.
Yep.
And I turned to him and I said, "You just shit your pants." And he said, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't." Immediately defensive. I mean, "No, I didn't. No, I didn't." And I'm like, "Okay, no, you did," because that's not a normal reaction to someone who didn't fart. I guess he was like drinking Gatorade or something
He was.
at the time,
He was
and like
drinking Gatorade.
genuinely choked on it.
He choked on it
Still laughing. I
so
wasn't aware he was
bad
still choking.
that he had to stand up, and he had this look of true terror and confusion in his eyes, and he was breathing kind of funny. And he was like, it hurts. And he was like, I don't know what to do. And I was like, do I need to drive you to the ER or the urgent care? Are you okay? And he's like, I think I'm okay, but like it hurts. I can feel it. It's like it's in my lungs. And he just stood there, kind of hunched over a little with his hands on his knees, and he just looked like he never really looked scared. And he doesn't get his blood. He's literally never had a blood draw before. Like he's always in very good health. He barely goes to the doctor. He's only ever gone to the dentist for like the only time he's had a surgery was like wisdom teeth removal. That's what I'm trying to say. Like he's just never had anything bad like that happen medically. So like he just doesn't know how to react.
He's afraid.
He's like, and he had this pure terror look in his eye. And oh my god.
The whole time I wasn't aware that he was choking, so I'm like, bro shit his pants, he's shitting, he's shit, like just
making it worse.
Torturing him.
Lemon in the already salted wound, and the salt is the Gatorade.
Yeah, like I was so sure. And again, for like 10 minutes afterwards, he was like, I did, and I'm like, I literally heard, and no one else heard it.
No,
like,
I didn't hear it.
Like, I didn't hear anything. And I'm like, no, like I was like, I'm telling you guys, if I could play a fart soundboard, it sounded like that. Like I was like, he had to have shit his pants.
Oh wait, pause. Good night, time boy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the gift stuff to Crypt. You're very sweet.
That's the best part. Stay for 10 more seconds so I can tell you what happens. Well, I talk a lot, so only more than 10 seconds. Anyways. Game ends. We part ways. I am going. Magician, our dear friend Magician, was in the repo game, and then he and I went to go join a lethal game.
And also not to put Magician on blast, but...
Yeah, not to put Magician on blast. I think because Kamui's throat hurt, and like you were having computer issues, they were like, okay, we're gonna go. So they did not join. So Magician and I are in this other game, and lo and behold, I hear the world's loudest fart again. I turned slowly to Magician and I said, oh my god, you let me bully Kamui when it was you this whole time. And he was like, no, I didn't fart. And I'm like, you did. Like, you guys are all gaslighting me, I heard you. And then he leans back in his chair while I'm arguing with him, and it makes a noise again. And I'm like, wait a second, what was that? And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, are you sitting on a leather chair right now? And he was like, yeah. I was like, can you lean back and forth for me? And it literally was like, fart. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, we have to be sworn to secrecy. We can never let Kamui know that he in fact did not fart. Although
and here we are telling other people on the internet.
He did so far. Yeah, I'm telling everyone.
Kamui did not fart. Can confirm. If Kamui farts, he goes, I farted, and is laughing about it. So I love my man.
But his dramatic, I didn't do it. I was like, you're lying. Because who acts like that? If they didn't fart.
You're guilty.
Anyways, I'll say, Kamui, if you are watching this, I'm lying right now, and I know you farted. But if you're anyone else who's not Kamui and you're watching, didn't fart. At least not at that point in time.
It's crazy.
I almost killed him for no reason.
Like, genuinely, that poor guy. Oh my god.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you fart.
Put that on a t-shirt. And then give me commission because I said to put it on a t-shirt. But she could have like 1% because she said it.
Like I said, not even 5%.
Yep.
Can I see the working conditions I'm in?
Yeah, delicious and steamy.
I'm starting a union.
Whatever. I'll fire you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start union busting.
Oh my god.
There's no way to transition to this, but I just want to talk about DJ names real quick because
Oh, maybe we should talk about what you wanted for a DJ name.
Never mind, actually I lied. Guys, if you were a DJ, what would your DJ name be? Mine would be DJ Hot Pop.
And that would be really cute.
Because I can't say what I want to say.
Yeah, that was a little much. I think
Wait, where's my glasses?
I think that might be too much for the purple site.
If you are catching my drift...
The glasses left here. Wait, hold on. Do that one more time.
Silenced.
One more time.
What am I... Oh, let me just...
The glass. Oh.
Where's my eyes?
You're out of focus. Oh, hold on.
Catch
on.
my drift.
You're still out of focus?
I'm
You're still out of
saying a word.
focus? Hold on.
I'm oh shit.
Oh, hold on, I'm turning off the focus. There we go. Okay, one more
It's
time.
as if I never left. What am I doing?
The glasses thing.
Oh. My hand is over here. Oh, no, it's not working.
Oh.
Guys, no one look. Everyone close your eyes for a second. Close your, keep them closed.
Yep.
I try this hand. Oh, okay. It's not working. You had to be there,
Oh,
guys.
it's awkward. Yeah,
If
sorry.
you watch the first one, you'll know what I was
And
doing.
again, reminder, this is what we look like right now. Reminder. Reminder.
If you zoomed out, I'm gonna
I
do
totally
something
didn't
to
zoom
you in
out.
Minecraft.
I totally didn't. Sorry. I didn't zoom out. Here we go.
Being bullied right now. Guys, it's the closest ones who really hurt the most.
Nuh-uh.
You'd always think that your friends would never do something like this to you. But everyone's fake.
It's your friends that need to do that to you, because what if you just don't know? Like, I'm the bitch who's gonna tell you that you've got toilet paper on the bottom of your shoe and your lipstick's on your teeth. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to out you that hard, but you know.
Yeah. You can't get skid marks if you don't wear underwear. Put that on a t-shirt.
Oh my god, I almost had a Kamui moment. Holy shit.
2 for 2, I'm killing people. 2 for 2.
Oh my god. My decaf coffee almost just went up my sinuses. Holy shit.
It's like a reverse coffee enema.
Yeah, except it doesn't work because it's decaf. It's just, I don't know.
Is that
what
what
to
makes it
follow
work?
that
Is
up
the
with.
caffeine?
The only reason to have a coffee
Oh, you
enema
were just
is
saying that.
for caffeine. Right?
Is that what they're doing?
Looks at camera
know
like
what
the
enema
office. Girl, maybe you don't. Maybe I don't.
Because
Maybe I'm gonna look that up right now. We're
Maybe you
learning
should.
something today. No, I think I'm going to. Hey Google, what's an enema? Enema. Enema. It's hard to type with one hand. Enema. Meaning. Meanings? Oh my god, I can't fucking type. I put name meaning. I don't. Enema. Meaning. How many times can I say enema in a minute?
I feel
Okay.
you're gonna wish you never said it at all.
The injection of liquid into the rectum by the way of the anus, usually to cause the intestines to empty. Hey, now. Hey, look
Fear
up
has
what-
nothing to do with
We're
caffeine.
learning something today. Well, it's a coffee enema. It's different.
Why do they do it with coffee? That's
The
a thing,
caffeine.
right?
Coffee enema. Injection
Apparently if
of
you suck the tampon
coffee.
and vodka
Same
and use that,
thing.
you get drunk real quick.
Yeah, it's to
Just saying.
because your booty will suck up the alcohol faster and it makes you hella drunk, right? Don't do that. That's literally
So if you're
dangerous.
like really tired, you just do a coffee enema.
Yeah, there's
And you're
this
like,
says there is no scientific evidence to support any positive health claims for this practice, but medical authorities advise that the procedure may be dangerous. The process takes 12 to 15 minutes. Recommended to do a coffee
cancel
enema
my Amazon
twice a
order.
day. Self-administering coffee enema is relatively simple, however, a concern has been raised because harmful consequences of using it have been reported. And that's on
Who
that.
started shoving coffee
Don't,
up their ass
don't,
first?
just don't do that. Chat, don't do it.
But who did it first? Guys,
Me.
we just learned, do not do a coffee enema. If you're tired, I don't know,
Go to
maybe
bed.
just drink coffee normally. Or do crack.
Oh
That will
my
also wake you
god.
up. Thing. Will that wake you up?
Holy
I
shit.
smoked crack before, I don't know what it does.
She's like, guys, I totally
Is
haven't
it
done that
copper?
before. You gotta
Guys,
stop.
We don't know.
You gotta stop. Holy fuck. Don't do drugs.
Okay,
don't do
maybe-
enemas.
Okay, maybe don't do crack, do the coffee enema instead.
No, do neither.
Consult with the doctor first.
Holy shit, do
Doctor,
neither.
doctor.
Do neither. Just go
He'll
to
say
bed.
no.
Have a healthy sleep schedule. You'll be fine, I promise.
Go to bed.
We're talking to ourselves in a mirror. What I mean, we quite literally are doing that. We are talking to ourselves in a mirror. I digress.
Self-centered. Self-centered.
Yay! Well, that took a crazy turn.
I mean, we kind of had to expect it was going to happen at some point in time.
Yep.
It is a risk when I'm present, unfortunately.
It is. Every time I
We
fear
can't
for
steal
my
Amazon
my
order
life.
for my enema supplies.
Oh my god.
Now that I know. Now that I know, I didn't Google it first. Anyways, what else should we Google? What type of
we just turn into Brittany Broski, where we just, you know, our podcast is our excuse to Google the things that we've never Googled before.
First of all, I love her, but I do love Googling things.
Yeah. Hate Google, love Googling things.
Genuinely, nothing feels better than when you're like in an argument with someone and they're like, "Meh," and then you Google it and you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, does that feel good? That is like a rush I've never had of being like,
yeah, but you gotta be careful these days. Because that fucking AI dumb shit, the little like summarizer,
news, but if it agrees
like,
with me, I don't
is
care.
99% wrong.
Well,
most
if
of
it's
the
agreeing with what I'm
time.
saying, I don't care.
Well,
And I
no.
will use it.
How embarrassing would it be
Yeah,
if someone
Google
finds like a
says-
peer-reviewed search and then they're like, you're actually
The people I'm
wrong?
arguing with aren't educated, so.
Well, that's fair. But why are
Usually pretty
you
good.
only arguing with uneducated people? You're just gonna win by default.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's the point.
I hate losing. So
Yeah.
why would I fight with someone who's smarter than me?
Pick your battles.
Pick your battles. Mine.
One thing about me,
no.
I'm losing every argument with Billy. 27. Full name drop. Billy
You just
927.
doxed me, but that's fine.
Sorry.
I don't even think we've ever had an argument.
I mean, we don't have anything to argue about.
One of us would just say something, the other person would just go, real.
Yeah, because 100% of our conversations is just real.
Like, genuinely. If you look up the word real in, like, our chat log, it's probably listed 14 times
Okay,
a day.
but also, like, we say it a normal people amount. If you're someone who every single fucking thing, not naming names, but every single fucking message you send to me back is real, holy shit, you do know who it is. I'm mad at you and I'm blocking you and I hate you forever. That is just so fucking annoying. It's like, I can't have conversations with these very few people anymore because all they say is real. It's like, you just killed every single brain cell that we've had in this Discord DM. Oh my god. New pet
But
peeve.
you have to follow up. Like, if you say XYZ, I'll go real. And then I'll add on to it being
Exactly,
like,
you
did
have
know
to
this bitch
follow
do
up.
this?
Because real is just the new relatable.
Real.
Blah blah blah.
Where's the lol?
Lol.
LOL.
What do you bitches know about Keck W?
GIF. Let's bring back XW. Let's bring back XD.
Shout out to Swindy XD. Her username used to be Swindy
Semicolon.
Sucks, but people were like, hey, you don't suck, which is true, Swindy's the best. And then she put Swindy XD, and that's cute. I like that a lot.
I have something else to complain about. This actually just this
I know where this
pod
is
just me
going.
complaining.
All of our streams are you complaining. And it'll
All I
stay that
say is
way.
complaints. Yeah, if you're annoyed by me complaining, no one cares. Tomato. But what? You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears?
If someone makes like a, I don't know if this is the right word. Is it self-deprecating?
Yes.
I think that's the right word, right?
Yeah.
If I do that and someone goes, "What? No, you're not." I have a gun. Like, genuinely, it's so annoying. Like, I don't remember who we were talking to the other day. It was someone. I made a KMS joke because, again, that's what I'm doing. I think I said I'm gonna jump, and they said, "Oh my god, no, you can't." Like,
I don't remember that. I think most of the people we talk to say the exact same shit.
The person's name rhymes with Smeg.
Thinking.
There's not a lot of words that rhyme with Smeg, so what rhymes with cat?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Anyways, it doesn't
Also,
matter.
shut the fuck up!
You-
Holy shit. That took me a second.
I'll never forget an embarrassing
Oh
moment
my
about you.
god, that was awful.
I take them into my mind and I coddle them like babies, and I keep those memories forever of any time you've ever
On
embarrassed yourself.
Fortnite, our ex-friend person was in the chat, and Billy was like, "Oh, someone just joined." And I was like, "Who?" And they're like, "It rhymes with cat," and I was like, "But that?" Dumbass.
Me?
Me?
One also I'll never let down, and if someone could really find the clip, if not I'll find myself later. You're about to hate me for doing this, but my favorite noise I've ever heard in my life
The
is
butler.
a certain someone saying,
Oh my
"The
god,
butler!"
that's so
Because,
embarrassing.
you know what? I've never felt more joy in my life than I have when I heard that.
And, like 2 seconds before that was you letting out the most horror movie lady scream that has ever been done on the history of the planet. Hollywood wishes they had this bitch. And then I'm there a minute later going, "The butler!" What the fuck
There's a
was
reason why I'm
that?
not allowed to play scary games in my husband's home, because he'll message me and say, "Why are you yelling?"
I'm trying
And I'm
to
like,
sleep.
"Because I'm a girl." He's like, "I'm going to bed." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go
Just
play
say you
like
hate
a quick
women.
round of a game." Me 2 minutes later going, "Ah!" Like literally as
Oh
loud
my
as I
God.
fucking possibly can. But it's scary. It's scary,
You don't
guys.
understand.
I actually saw recently when I was opening fucking VR for something.
God.
I have Escape the Backrooms VR, which I think I would
No,
actually
no,
shit in my pants.
Holy shit, I think I
My
might have
pants
talked about
loose.
this recently on stream. And by recently, hey, I streamed 3 times last month, so it could have been a year ago. I don't fucking know. Time's not real.
Recently,
And neither is
6 years
this
ago.
Twitch channel. Literally. There was a fucking, me and a pal did it was for Easter, so it must have been just, whatever, shut up me. It was a little Easter egg hunt world. It was I don't fucking know. It was probably literally just called Easter egg hunt. There's a second one now that we ought to do. Maybe we should do that. If we just get bored talking, let's just go to the second Easter egg world. But
Okay,
you just
sure.
run around and pick up little Easter eggs. They're like, hee hee, silly, haha. But there was this one little, like, area behind a house, because it was based in a neighborhood. And in this area was a little, like, yield sign, or, like, don't enter, danger kind of shit. And then, like, little cones,
I do
and
know
it was
how to
blocked
read,
off.
so-
Yeah, and I don't know how to read. So I jumped on, because I was like, oh my god, what is this? I didn't know it was a fucking teleporter to the back rooms. My heart stopped. I fucking hate in VR shit. If I'm on desktop, I don't care. But if I'm with my headset on, VR chat, I'm just being a silly little furry girl, and you teleport me into the back rooms with no warning, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I literally teleported straight out of there. I grabbed my phone and I was like, you're going first, because I know there's an egg back here that we need, and I'm a completionist. I'm mentally ill. And then, oh my god, that was awful. And there was nothing there that was scary, but that makes it worse, because it's like I keep expecting something scary to happen, but there's just nothing. It was just the back rooms. I hate you.
That's scarier
I hate you.
on its own.
I know.
I
So,
just
like, I
think
keep
that
expecting
we should
something to
get Kamui
happen.
to play. You can observe. You play on desktop. You just like you're the cameraman.
Yeah.
You do that, and
Oh
then
my God.
Kamui and I will play. Because
I hated
one
that
thing
so
about me,
bad.
I love his laughs and I love his streams.
Yep.
So,
But
get
just
him hooting
please,
and
no VR chat creator is ever gonna watch this, but please, if you are watching this, stop with the sudden teleports to the back rooms. You're gonna give me a heart attack and I'm going to die. And my ghost will be stealing your bank account information.
and providing it to me. And
Yes.
I will
In
be
emotional
purchasing
damages.
Toxipod's avatars. One.
That's crazy. I'm so tired of like the sudden backrooms shit in VR chat. Why is that a thing? Like, I know the backrooms
I've never had
play
that happen, but I
concepts, but like,
genuinely, I don't know the last time I really played like a VR chat game.
yeah, we haven't done that in a long
Other
time.
than yesterday.
I would be so down to go to the egg hunt world number 2. There's probably something similar in there. That was just like,
We're gonna have to
holy
wait for Easter.
I
We can't do it outside of Easter time.
But we could do it now. We could egg hunt right now.
It's not Easter.
There's no rules.
What month are we in? What's the next holiday?
Memorial Day?
Canada Day. Oh.
Oh my
Or
god.
I'm excited for Halloween though, because for some reason Halloween just like the era of
Halloween
Halloween of like $5 horror games.
What's the Mean Girls quote? It's the one day of the year where girls can dress up as sluts and no one says a word about it. Is that what the quote is?
Yeah.
I just like being hot.
So, like,
yeah. Oh, good night, Cryptic.
Why
Thanks
not?
for hanging out. I appreciate you. Welcome. And hi, Nix. Salad girls. We're in a hot pot. Look at this.
Yeah, this is a hot pot. We're actually.
What do you think about
alive.
this?
Oh,
Thoughts on this? Thoughts on this team? Oh,
I got scared and I ran away.
He said, "Don't look at my legs."
Oh. Don't look.
And zooming back in. And zooming back in.
And logging off.
And logging off.
Well, you're going around like a creature, so how about that?
Am
Zoom
I?
in over there, huh?
What am I? Well, there's. You can't see my legs. It's just yours.
No,
I'm
look
not
over
crawling
there a little
around.
more.
Over where?
Because I can see them.
You can see my butt.
Over
Oh
there.
shit! You can't see my butt. It blends in with
Yeah.
the
That's
stove
what I
thing.
thought. That's what I thought.
Whatever.
Next time you'll come for me. Make sure your legs look normal first. How about that?
Okay.
I'm sitting here, man spread, comfortable in my hot pot, boiling.
I'm in my hot pot. Leave me alone.
I'm in my hot pot. Leave me alone.
Nix, how was your watch party towel day thing? I don't understand what that meant, but what is towel day? Does it have something to do with towel-y?
Is it a holiday?
Is it? I just saw that there was towel day and then there was watch party. I was like, oh,
Are you saying
Clinton's play.
like
And
towel, as in like TOWEL?
yes. National Towel Day, is that what it was?
Day.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't know if I've. My brain just flatlined. I don't think I've ever watched that. Have I watched that?
Is that a
Probably saw it
show?
as like a kid.
A movie?
Oh my god, that's
I've
even
heard about
crazier.
it.
For Douglas Adams. Oh, Nick's
I don't really take in
rerun.
much media
Rerun.
with Pedro Pascal.
Same, literally
Oh
same.
my God,
Except
the
I've
last
never.
episode is tonight.
Oh, for real?
Stabbing
I thought they had
myself.
more. I thought there was more episodes to come for season 2 of Last of Us because there was like what 11
No,
or
there's only
something in the
7.
first season.
They
That's
divided
dumb.
it, apparently. Now, mind you, what I talked about earlier, I Google things. Google's never lied to me
Oh,
once,
because they were gonna do
Apparently.
Abby's perspective, weren't they, in the next season?
ever. I think so.
think
so.
I
I
see.
think originally this season 2, before they talked about season 3, they were going to do season 2, like, the actual Last of Us 2. But because it got so popular, even though my favorite person,
literally.
they're now doing 2 seasons of only 7 episodes. 7 episodes each, apparently, or some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm mad. Yeah, I am mad. Am I
And
gonna
what
watch
about
it
it?
anyways? Yeah. But I'm gonna be mad. And I'm probably gonna cry. If you guys watched the most recent episode last week, you were probably crying too. Because it was sad. And if anyone
didn't
ever
cry.
mean to Pedro Pascal and makes him cry like that, I'm coming for
No,
you.
yeah, you're dead
I
on
don't care if
site.
it was fake.
It's on site.
I don't care if it was for the movie. Or the
That
show,
was
or
this.
anything.
Oh my god. See, I didn't cry because I was too busy laughing because I knew from the fucking first scene where you saw Joel's dad being like, and I hope when you have a kid that you do better than me. I knew those bitch ass writers were gonna play that card where they say the same fucking thing. Oh my god. I saw
And
that
he was
coming.
better.
But seeing a baby girl with that sweet little sad face, I'm like, oh.
Here's a question for you. Would you rather Pedro Pascal be your dad or your daddy?
I don't have an answer for that. I don't think I have an answer for that. Well, everyone knows your answer. Because I think he would be a great fucking dad, you know, he's slave. But I'm also kind of not really
Think
into
it's
men,
the answer?
besides Kamui, so... What? Daddy part
And
for
isn't
you?
that fortunate for you? Isn't that fortunate?
So fortunate. I love a good one.
Rewire one part of my brain. My life would be so much easier.
Also, sorry there was eerie silence for a long time. I guess, I must have just zoned out and my brain just auto-filled the music for me, but I got a message from Kamui saying, sorry, I didn't know you were streaming, because I'm using his Spotify for the DMCA free music, so there might have just been like an hour of nothing, other than us sitting and talking about
He'd like change it to some crazy stuff.
I didn't notice. It might have just, I don't know. Me when my stream gets muted.
Stuff. Guess we'll never know.
Guess we'll never know.
Guess we'll never know. Let me think. Is there anything else I want to complain about?
There's always something.
Like, well, there's lots that I want to say, but I'll get in trouble if I do.
Correct.
Twitch hates to see me coming. That's actually whenever, like, you first started streaming and we're like, oh my god, like, blah, blah, blah. And anytime anyone mentions me, like, oh my god, you should stream. I don't think anyone realizes how quickly I would be banned.
Yeah, I have to be here to hold your hand and hold you back also, like,
first of all, my top would be off right now.
Yes, every single time we're about to do a stream together, I have to remind her that it's Twitch and they have rules against saying certain things and doing things.
And sometimes I forget, and sometimes I say things anyway, like telling you guys to smoke crack. Which, Twitch, if you're listening, I actually didn't say that. I was talking about Minecraft. Because you can do that in Minecraft now, there's a new update.
Obviously. Yeah.
So, Twitch heavily notices about that one. And I'm sorry. And don't blame her for my mistakes. And I will do it again.
And I will always blame all of my mistakes on anybody else but me. One thing about me, I can't do no wrong.
That's what those are for.
Literally.
One thing about me, I hold a grudge.
Now that is true. And one thing about me, you do me wrong, I'm gonna forgive you in like a month. And that's my red flag, to be honest.
When I said earlier that we've never like fought or disagreed about something before, I lied.
It's on me forgiving people who don't deserve it.
Literally.
Oh my god.
This person did this, and I'm like, let's just. And then you're like,
I believe in growth and people can change, but also I do believe in patterns repeating themselves. So
I believe in you have. What's the saying? What's the Brittany Broski saying? You fuck on me?
You fuck on me.
One try only. I have zero patience, zero time. And that's like a lot coming from me.
Like, well, I have a lot of time. You don't have a lot of time.
So whatever. No, I'm just lazy. And I don't have enough energy enough to like do anything in the day. But if you're gonna waste my energy, even for Tuesday, you're gonna send me a weird ass DM hitting me with the "What are we?" or "Are we okay?"
Looks around.
Oh
my god.
Who are you talking to? Because I know it's not me. Because if I have a problem with someone, I'll say it. I'm not gonna hit the are we okay right now? Because I've had people message me that before. Several people.
Me DMing you next week.
Sometimes I'm like genuinely.
You're off at your work trip, and I'm gonna be like, "Are we okay?" Because we haven't talked for 24 hours.
The crazy thing is, though, my work trip actually puts me in a closer time zone, so we'll actually probably talk more.
Yeah.
So, you guys know we're currently 4 hours apart.
That's insane. That's criminal.
How hard that is? Imagine talking to the love of your life, but you can't because they're sleeping.
And it's only because I'm sleeping till 12. Just to clarify.
No, literally. I literally end my work day and she hits me with the good morning.
I'm like, good morning! And listen! And you know what's evil and sick and twisted is the fact that with MECFS, one of the issues, one of the symptoms of MECFS is that when you fall asleep and wake up, you are not refreshed because most people, I don't give a fuck what you say. If you say, I'm still tired when I wake up, shut up. Shut up, I don't care. With MECFS, you become tired once, you're tired for the rest of your fucking life. And it's not just like, I'm tired, I need a coffee. It's in your bones. You feel like you've been poisoned with, like, deadly nightshade. I don't know what that actually means. Like, you just feel poisoned. It's disgusting. It sucks. I'm, like, dying in my bed. So I have to sleep more than the average person. But even then, I still don't feel refreshed. And then I'm also missing out on my sweet baby girl Billy time.
I'm also hella depressed and I sleep all the time. So I will finish work. She'll hit me with the good morning. I'll hit her with the good night because then I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah,
then
literally. And that happened
about 3
today.
hours passed, and then literally, you said good morning, and I said good morning, Puka.
You.
Good morning, Puka.
Good morning, Puka.
I'm going to bed, Puka.
Ah.
And actually, I kind of disappeared for several hours because, like, I had that thing where I was like, you were restless, you can't fall asleep, but then you know if you get up that you're gonna be tired. So I just forced myself to lay there like this, and then eventually I fell asleep. And I was like, I must talk to Pookie. So, you know, it's very difficult. Time zones are dumb and stupid.
Yep.
And dumb.
And thank God, people who are
Also
in long
stupid.
distance relationships, you're a god warrior.
Listen, I did that before. Long distance relationship had like so many negative things associated with them, to be honest. And if you're in one, sorry, they don't work long term. I hate to be the very bad news. Unless you're actively gonna like move to be together.
Yeah.
Then sure, they'll work.
And you have to do it soon
like,
too.
Not on doing that.
I mean, everyone's fucking different and all that shit, but like.
Down, so.
Oh well, yeah, that also. I was just saying, if you don't move in like within like a certain time frame, generally the feelings will kind of die off, or it's like you get. Long distance relationships, I feel like you have to have the same exact interests and you have to keep those same exact interests because what are you gonna fucking do together online besides like play a video game, you know? Maybe people in VR chat have it easy for long distance relationships. Maybe that's why LDRs are so popular on this hell game, is because it's like it's not really a game, it's like a
lifestyle.
Yeah. I was like, for a second, I was like, are you asking? Like,
I'm just living. I'm letting the silence fill in for you. Make a choice.
Make a choice. It's like me and Kamui only really worked out because he was a state over. So, like, I think in that time of my life, I would not have, like, I think he absolutely is worth it. But at that time, I don't think I would have, like, I don't know, I've done plenty of long distance relationships in my day, but too many to know better, you know what I mean?
Relationship for like a year and a bit when I was like too young to be in a long distance to be in any relationship, genuinely.
That's all long relationships, is that you're just too young.
You're just too young and you're too dumb and stupid. And you should grow out of them, genuinely. Just move on. But I remember at that point in time, it's exactly what you said. We were dating for like, I mean, we were both young. We were dating for like a year by the time my boyfriend at the time could like afford to come visit me. And then when he was like, I can come soon, I literally was like, I actually don't like you anymore. Like, I'm sorry, but like genuinely, like it's like, what are we, like it should have been exciting, but I just was like, I don't know, the past year have been like kind of boring, so.
That's real.
Don't bother. Save your money. Save your money.
Like, wait, you mean I have to see you in person? I decided I don't like you anymore.
Yeah. And I'd even like thought about doing, well, it just situationships piss me off. But prior to my marriage, because I am very happily married right now, actually that's how my husband and I started dating, is I had a situationship in another province, which was only like a couple hours away, like really not far. Like a weekend trip would not be a problem. But when I was leaving, I was moving out, I was like, I'm leaving, and then I kind of was like, bye, you know, like, bye, bye, like really letting them know that, like, you know, that was kind of the end of things, which was fine, because I was like, I'm not doing long, no. I'm too old for that shit, I'm not doing that. So I go home, and then at that point in time, I meet my husband, and then this person, like, literally within 2 months moves back and is like, I'm back! And I was like, this is awkward! Oop. Because I have my new man's over here, okay? So, should have thought about that. But yeah, had I done long distance, I mean, it probably would have ended up working out. I never know. It's one of those things where you never know how shit would go, butterfly effect or some bullshit. But it just, I was like 18 at the time, and I was like, this is stupid. Even a couple hours away, I'm like, I'm not doing long distance. Because in theory, that person was going to be in school for another 2 years. 2 years! I'm not going to go visit you on the weekends. Hell no, I'm saving my gas money.
And you know what deep, dark memory that brought up for me that I completely forgot about, and that you don't know, and Kamui also doesn't know, and don't you bitches tell him. It's not bad, it's just he would show up to this person's house with a weapon. I had a long distance girlfriend in high school. In Texas. She was in Texas. And
Red flag.
red flag. We would like do cute little like we'd write each other letters. I wasn't really that into her. I just, I was kind of a hoe.
Oh, girl, me in every relationship prior to my current one.
I was kind of just bored.
Like, be dating to be dating.
Yeah, exactly. But so, real got excited. So we would send cute little letters, like little love poems, random shit, just little doodles, stickers, and we were both into BTS. So we would send each other like little photo cards of like idols and shit. It was just like, it was cute. It was really cute. I was like 16 or 17. Insanely crazy. And it gets worse. Oh, good to know you're still here. It gets worse. Hold on, it gets worse. So one of these little boxes, and again, high school. I was 16 or 17, and so was she. In one of these little packages she sent to my home address was very, like, it was like a 3-page long letter, front and back, and
an author
ring. She wanted to get married at the age of like 16, 17. And I said, block. I'm scared. And I still have it. And Kamui actually wore it to the con that he went to.
Does he know where it came from? And if any of you bitches tell,
You're dead to me. Holy shit. I genuinely forgot where that one came from. Because I was like, oh man.
Kamui secrets.
Yeah. That was crazy. And it's got a cute little heart. And I think I told Kamui, like, because this is true. I didn't remember this at all. But, like, I told him probably something along the lines of I found it on the ground. Because I have, like, a little mini jewel box of, like, it's got rings in there. And most of them are, like, either hand-me-downs or ones that I found on the floor. Because I used to go to a fuck ton of Renaissance festivals, a fuck ton of cons, and bitches be losing shit.
And you'd be collecting.
Yeah, and if I couldn't immediately find the, oh, whoops, I still have my donations chat message on. I forgot about that. If I couldn't find the owner within a certain amount of time, I was just like, okay, it's mine now, like.
You belong to me now.
Yeah, so I probably told him it was something along those lines. But the ring had a little heart on it, and it had in it the inscribed "I love you" on the inside.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was sick in the head for that.
Oh, talk about sick in the head. That specifically reminds me of my
ex-boyfriend.
This is fun.
Hi, shut up.
Trigger warning, he was American. That should have been my first red flag. And you know what's crazy, guys? I don't think anyone here, they shouldn't be here under the age of 18.
No,
sure
there's literally 18
the
plus
age of
on
18
the thing.
Thank fucking God. Because when you're under the age of 18, you're dumb as hell.
And if you think you're not dumb as hell, you're the dumbest. You know what I mean?
You're extra dumb.
If you think you're mature for your age, you've either congrats been groomed or you're dumber than most other younger than 18-year-olds.
Literally both. Me, I was both. Both of those things. Like, that was me for real. And I had my boyfriend at the time, he was approximately the same age as me. He was like maybe 2 years older than me. Like, it was like close enough in age. And like, we would video call and stuff. I knew it was not a strange man on the internet. Well, he was a strange man on the internet, but he wasn't a strange old man on the internet.
Oh,
but like, you really, when you mentioned that she was crazy, I'm like, no, because like, I was crazy for doing all that, but he was hella crazy.
I think I remember where you're going with this.
Crazy.
Hella
I think
crazy.
I told you about him. There's lots of things I can't mention right now, but specifically, he used to write me love letters and would like mail them to my house at the ripe age of like 16.
In theory, that's very sweet. In practice, it's a red flag.
Well, and it's when it's like love bombing, where it's like, I want to marry you, I want to, but and I'm like, again, I mean, we dated for like a year,
and that's why I blocked that bitch.
We're fucking children. But this guy goes extra crazy, okay?
Yep.
And I'm not making fun of him, but I am at the end of the day, but I'm not, because at some point in time,
putting him on blast on a free Switch stream.
Military. Yeah, literally. If you're watching right now, you know who you are. You know who you are.
Wouldn't that be
this
crazy?
story will resonate with you. I actually don't know if this person's still alive.
Oh!
Genuinely. I don't know. I haven't seen them in a long time.
Uh-oh.
I'm still friends with her mom on Facebook though, so I feel like maybe she would have said something. Well, anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yep.
At some point in time when we're dating, he was a loser, capital L, okay? And was like, couldn't figure out what to do with his life, so I don't know, as like a normal American thing is like join the military, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like
Health
that's,
benefits.
a thing that people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I don't know what I want to do, so I'm gonna do this instead. Okay. Anyways, he joins, and I guess during a certain period of time, he's like, I can't use my phone, I can't whatever. So like, I think the letters were already a thing at that point in time, and he's saying these crazy letters and whatever. And then bro is so like mentally crazy that he got kicked out of the military. In, like 2 months.
Ooh.
Like, you know it's bad, because I'm pretty sure they'll keep anybody.
That's not true
My
anymore,
understanding.
for sure. But yeah, back in the day, it kind of seemed like
Maybe back then.
they I don't know, they were still pretty restrictive. But to get in and then get kicked out, I think is less common.
At like 18, and he was like, you know, there's nothing physically like I say wrong with him. Like, he was able-bodied enough that he could get in. Like, it wasn't like he didn't pass the fitness test or some shit. Like, they're like, oh no, you're insane. Like, I think they do like psych tests or something on
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know. I just know that his mom messaged me and was like, hey, he wanted to let me know. He wanted me to tell you that like he's coming home early, and I was like, oh,
Uh-oh.
why? And she's like, oh, well, you know, he like I'll let him tell you, but yeah, he
That's scary.
he's
When
gonna
the
be,
mom goes,
locked
I'll
in.
let him tell you.
Yeah, and she was a lovely lady, and I'm so sorry your son turned out like that, because genuinely, I don't think it was your parenting. I think he has something wrong with him in the brain. Good luck to him.
Good luck
And
to
anyone
him.
who's ever had to associate with him afterwards. And again, red flags. How about red flags? I want you to guess. I think you know. Where did I meet this man? Online. Guess where I met him.
Guess where you met him? Online?
I'm waiting.
Tumblr?
Yeah, guess. Do you know? Oh,
Wasn't it Tumblr?
I tried to kiss you, sorry.
Oh, I apologize.
It was Tumblr.
It was Tumblr. I did know.
It was.
Feel very well good. I hope you're doing well. We're talking, actually, the correct word is complaining. We're sharing,
Yes.
you know, experiences.
Our stories. Our stories. But yeah, if you talk to, I mean, I think Tumblr is still kind of a thing now, but no one really cares. That's like the equivalent now of like meeting someone on fucking Twitter or something and then dating them. Do you know how
Yeah.
bad that is? You have to be down bad in
Yeah,
the
don't meet
dumps.
people on social media and date them. Dating apps, okay.
Yeah, meet them in Overwatch instead.
That's what I'm saying. And genuinely.
I genuinely
Love
it
of my
works out.
life. Yeah.
Or in my case, you have your mother stalk someone and then make them date you.
And I think that's even better because, you know.
And
Mama
it
knows what's
worked for
best.
me. And it worked for me.
And show the ring.
And I locked in and I got married. So you know what? It works.
Hey.
Being crazy actually works.
It's true.
Only for a girl, though. If you're a crazy boy.
What was that?
I was getting the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. Shadow,
That's crazy. I haven't
Shadow-
thought about that in a long time.
go Overwatch quick play or get someone to stalk a cutie for you, but not actually. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Either or, take your poison.
take your
Overwatch
pick.
quick
One's
play,
easier.
preferably. But you can't expect someone to date you, you know? It's like you gotta get to know somebody and then have you and a friend join them on a Discord call, and then you go to their state that's won over, and then you kiss, fall in love. That's what happens. You have to get on your VC, but you have to pretend that you don't know that you're on the voice chat in the game, and then choke on a hot pickle, and then have a cutie patootie. Me, drown myself. Be like, oh my god, you sound so cute again, and then you kiss fall in love. And that's how you do it.
Or in my case again, your mother's a stalker.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And at least he knows what he's getting. Because if I turn to my mom and I turn crazy, he can't
Yeah.
say he wasn't warned. So. And it works. I
Oh.
will say though, my husband and I's love story is very long, convoluted, but there is a part of it that does make me laugh because you know what? It goes back to the part where you're mature for your age and that type of bullshit.
No.
When I was younger, love me an older man. Wrong. Don't do it. I don't care what the age difference is. Don't. Just that could be a whole other conversation, but don't do it. Don't. Regardless, my mom said, "Hey, oh my god, I know this cute boy, guy, whatever. Insert generic man name, like generic. 1,000 people at
The most generic, yeah.
Most generic name you can think of. And I know him from like this club that I'm in. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like me googling club, okay. And it pulls up this man with this name, and he's a handsome man. He's a handsome man, mind you. I'm like 17, 18 at the time, and he's like late 20s. And I'm like, oh my, mom, you tried it. Mom, oh my god. And again, I never use his last name. We just use first name. So she's like, oh my god, this, and he's single now, and I message him, which is getting crazy that my mom did that, but whatever. To be clear, I did not ask her to do that. I was actually seeing someone else at the time. It was really awkward. Anyways.
Whoops.
Crazy. And eventually it comes to the point where she's like, oh, I talked to him, he wants to take you on a date. And I was like, oh my god, okay. And then eventually at one point in time I say like this guy's last name that's not my husband, and she was like, what? And I said, oh yeah, like this full name. And she went, he's 30. And I went, I thought he was a little old too, but if you said he's handsome, and she was like, girl, that's not who I'm talking about. And I was like, oh.
Sigh of relief.
Luckily my husband is better, but you know.
Yep. One would hope.
18-year-old me was like, me and my man, he's 30. He gonna take me places. He's gonna
paying
spend
mortgage.
money on me. He's paying a mortgage. He's probably divorced. You know?
See, Shadow, you say not generic.
my
Kevin.
man.
Kevin is a generic name, and sorry if your
I
name
would
is
never
Kevin,
marry
but
someone
that's
with
a
the name
red
Kevin.
flag. Kevin is a red
I
flag
would
name.
never in my
Kevin,
life
Josh.
name someone in.
That's on Tyler. That's like less of a red flag, I think.
No, Tyler's bad. No Josh, no Tyler.
But no,
I
the
mean,
name
chat, though.
is
I've actually met
somehow
someone in chat.
still more generic than Kevin.
Yeah, imagine like Bob. My husband's name is Bob.
Bob's Burgers.
It's Bob from Bob Burgers. And you know what? That's a handsome
And
man.
you are Linda.
I think I'm more like Jean.
And I'm Louise.
But I'll
Oh
take
no,
that.
you're right. Don't say I'm like Tina.
You're
I
Tina.
would literally. I'm gonna kill you.
No, okay, actually, okay, no, triplet-wise, you are Tina, hate to be the bearer of bad news.
No!
I'm Louise Jean.
It's only because Tina's the only other option. And obviously Kamui is
No,
gonna be
it's not, because
Jean.
you
And
are-
obviously
no,
you're gonna be Louise.
I'm telling you right
No,
now.
I'm
there was
not a
nobody else.
Tina.
Guys, put a poll in the chat.
No, and fuck you. I'm not
Tina.
Tina.
You're Tina.
That's some
You're sitting
bullshit.
there
Explain
writing
yourself.
Your horror stories. You're, whatever else Tina does, I don't really remember right now. No, you're Tina Core. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, babe.
You don't even remember. Am I nothing? Am I nothing to you?
You're so much that it's overwhelming. I can't remember a single thing.
I'm gonna kill you. Dunks your head into the hot pot and boiling your eyeballs alive.
Also, Jean is 1000% Kamui. If anyone here has ever interacted with Kamui for more than 5 minutes, you would say 1000%.
Yeah, that's it easy. Yeah.
The 100%er. Anyway, Louise is kind of evil. And
Yeah.
I'm evil. Well, actually, we're both haters.
Can I at least be Linda? You know what? Actually, out of the whole family, I think I'm Bob because I'm always like cleaning up the mess.
You know what? Actually, I take that's. You know what?
Thank you.
You're right.
I'm
You're
the
right.
dad
And
of the
whole family,
household.
actually, the more I think about it, I think I am still Louise because she's just a certified
She's
hater.
evil. Yeah.
Linda's she's too optimistic. I think my husband, Bob, would be Linda. And you would be Bob. And Kamui would be Jean.
You're actually so right. 'Cause your husband just wants to like hang out and do silly fun things. And he's a sweet
Guys.
little guy.
If imagine a man, just imagine a man. Close your eyes and think of a man
Oh.
named Bob, but he's handsome. know if I'm frozen or if everyone else is frozen.